chicks in frog hats, and chicks in strawberry hats. So I need to find page 28, 37, 34. My book is a hot mess express. Okay, here we go. Let's find something to watch. Let's watch this, guys. I yarn over. I yarn over. I don't yarn under. I've never yarn under. I saw that that's like a thing where people yarn over versus yarn under, but I never yarn under. I only yarn over. I'm trying to find something to watch because I don't want to say I'm not entertaining, but I usually run out of stuff to talk about really, really quick. So I'm gonna try to find something to play in the background, and I'm thinking if I play YouTube in the background, YouTube won't flag me. Hey girl, how are you? I'm fine. How are you doing? Debbie, how are you doing, Debbie? This isn't my usual time to go live, but I figured I would because yesterday I had to cut it short because my friend brought my sunglasses and I had to go get them from her because she couldn't get in. And now I am just trying to find some kind of entertainment.
Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla, aka the Girl Who.
These are Milan.
Oh my gosh, go back. Oh, it's an ad. Oh, because I'm not in my
Good morning, you guys, and
YouTube.
welcome
I'm
back
not
to my
used to
channel. My
ads.
name is Kayla, aka the Girl Who Nuts, and welcome to the convention vlog. If you don't know, I have a geek convention, which is a 2-day event here in 19th, currently Friday, the 17th of July, so it is conventions and markets as well, you know, is the scramble day. You're running around scrambling, trying to figure out where everything is, what you
Okay, I got it.
tracking everything.
Okay.
If you're like me anyway, and you kind of leave everything to the last minute because you're trying to crochet as much as humanly possible. That's my day today.
Hi, Brown Goose Farm. And okay, Debbie, I hope you have a great night. And I hope you get some good snores in. I am gonna watch, or have the Girl Who Knots play in the background, and we're gonna start making some stuff. Brown Goose Farm, did you go live today or yesterday? I can't find my needle now. Okay, we're gonna make chicks and frog hats. You went live yesterday. Did you post the video? Because I didn't see it. I need to go look. You know, that's what I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch your live. Because I was trying to find something to watch. Did you post it? As in you forgot to post it, or you didn't go live? I didn't see your live. No, I have not made the fluffy bunny yet, but I am gonna make the fluffy bunny. The remainder of the yarn that I have, I'm gonna use it to make the fluffy bunny. I'm gonna make it on live too, so you'll get to see it. Probably next week, Wednesday, I'll make the fluffy bunny with like long floppy ears. It's happening. It's totally happening. I'm gonna make a couple fluffy items because I've been saying I want to make fluffy items, but I haven't done it yet. And I can see that you didn't post your live, Brown Goose Farm. Because I'm looking for it and I can't find it. Okay, we're gonna keep going with this video. Oh, and it has ads. Boy, am I not used to ads.
What are you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla, aka the Girl Who Knots, and welcome to the convention vlog. If you don't know, I have a geek convention, which is a 2-day event here in Canberra. It is the Saturday and Sunday, the 18th and 19th of July. Today is currently Friday, the 17th.
I guess we're using this yarn.
Convention Eve today, which I'm sure if you do other conventions and markets as well, you know is the scramble day. You're running around scrambling and trying to figure out where everything is, what you're doing, packing everything. If you're like me anyway, and you kind of leave everything to the last minute because you're trying to crochet as much as humanly possible. That's my day today, but I do want to do a couple
Thank you, I am back. Sorry I had to cut out yesterday. My friend brought some sunglasses that I left in her car, and I had to run down to go get them from her. But I am back, I'm back. I'm making chicks and frog hats and chicks and strawberry hats, just chicks and hats because I have none left. So I'm making a couple today.
From 3 p.m. I believe, and I'm kind of wanting to
What did you get from Hobby Lobby?
get it over and done with as soon as I can. I have no idea what I am doing for the setup of my market table at all, which is very nerve-wracking. That is mainly because I have a 2x4 space in Artist Alley for the very first time I'm in Artist Alley, which I'm a little bit nervous about because I have heard from many people that they've had things stolen from them at Artist Alley because there's just so many people walking by at the same time. So I'm a little bit nervous about it, but that aside, I have
Pendants?
two
Does she make jewelry?
and in here, I do not own 2 6-foot tables, so I haven't been able to do a mock-up.
Or is she making personal pieces? Because I buy pendants and stuff from them as well, from Hobby Lobby, but I don't sell jewelry. I just buy it to put it together for myself.
Where 6 foot is on the 2 4-foot tables and do it that way, but I don't know. I feel like that's going to take up a lot of time today, where I kind of still want to crochet and do lots of last minute things. So I don't know.
I forgot to put the ears in.
I will let you know
Okay.
if I do.
I'm already messing it up already. It's supposed to be a frog hat, and I already forgot to put the ears on the frog.
Here, I have gone back and forth about my pricing a lot. I get a lot of comments about my pricing being way too
On
much.
Saturday.
I get it.
I didn't know they sold squeakers, but that's so cool. Are you gonna make plushie dog toys or are you gonna sew them?
Mentioned all that. I am trying to keep my pricing as normal as it possibly can be, but I do have in mind the convention fee for me to be here, which from memory was $750 or $800. We will go through all of that when I go through the inventory, but keeping that in mind, I have added a couple of dollars here and there to try and help me with that fee. But at the end of the day, I do
Okay,
believe that you should be pricing
cool.
yourself very fairly when it comes to crochet, and this is my full-time gig. I don't have another source
Good
of
night. I'll
income.
see you another night, Debbie.
Hours crocheting every
She
week,
makes
so
jewelry and
I
loom
do
beanies.
try to
Okay.
price them as fairly as possible.
Does she add jewelry to her loom beanies? Because I've seen people do that and I think it's really cute, where they'll make like little cat, like kitten hats with the little pointy ears, and then they'll add like jewelry to the ears of the cats. I think that's really cute. Does she do that? Or she should do that. I think that's adorable. That'll really sell.
Actually have 3 different tier levels of keychains / bag charms. The first set of keychains are $12 each, and we have one.
I keep messing this up
One boba tea,
because I don't have an exact pattern for my chicks and frog hats.
one little bear.
It's always
One
different.
We will have 4 Kirby's. I just haven't put the keychains on yet. Same with these pocket puffs. We have 3. We have 2 in this color.
I didn't know
Chocolate
they
red.
had hummus yarn. I'm gonna have to look. Crochet cylinders and stuff in them. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cute.
Hello Kitties. And because I really don't want to butcher their names again, we have 3 of each of these characters. I have just
Okay. I like that.
Moving into
That's
bag
adorable. I hope they sell really well.
One little Charmander and 4 drift looms. We are now moved out of keychains and we are onto $15 items, and we have 2 little mushrooms, 1 blue and 1 pink, 2 whales, 1 mini up there, 3.
Yeah, you should tell her and see if she wants to try that, because I've seen them and I think they are adorable, and I know they sell. They give them like little hoops, and look it up on Pinterest. I've seen it on Pinterest. I've never seen someone sell them in person, but I've seen people make cat ear beanies with jewelry ears on Pinterest. I love Pinterest, so I'm always getting random ideas from Pinterest.
3 small fruit turtles. We have 1 strawberry, 1 blueberry, and 1 banana. 3 rips. We have a green, a pink, and an orange. And lastly, 2 big chickens. Moving into $22 plushies, we have 1 little cow. We have 6 axolotls. We have 2 blue, 2 purple, and 2 pink. 4 capybaras in hats. We have 1 frog, 1 chick, and 2 axolotl hats. 1 green Junimo, 1 Totoro, and lastly 5 Poro.
Pinterest is the best. Is the absolute best. I always said I wanted to start posting things on Pinterest because as much as I go to Pinterest for ideas, I don't really post things on Pinterest. 2, 4, 5. I don't really post things on Pinterest, and I think I should because as much as I'm on there, I might as well just post things on there because I know it's pretty easy as well, but I've never gone ahead and done it.
And one large Totoro. Moving into $32 plushies, we have 3 Charmanders, 3 Squirtles, 3 Bulbasaurs, and lastly 3 Chikorritas. Moving into more one-off sort of plushies, we have 1 Chewbacca for $35. We have 5 ducks with hats for $38. We have 2 bears, 2 frogs, and 1 blueberry. We have 2 sleeping dragons for $45 each. We have a variegated purple and orange and a blue dragon. 1 brown market bag, $45, which I've had for a literal lifetime at this point. 1 weighted seal for $65. 1 bug knight for $65. A bearded dragon for $75. 1 light fury and 1 night fury for $80.
I'm making chicks in frog hats and they sell a lot. Chicks in frog hats and ducks in little hats, they're a great seller. I would recommend anyone make them and they're very easy. I want to make like a little a variety of hats and like a variety of ducks so people can choose what duck and what hat they want together. But anything in a hat. I started putting my little bears and my little bunnies in hats and everyone loves anything in a hat. So I would recommend putting things in hats because everyone loves things in hats these days because it's really cute. And you can do like a very good variety of hats.
Pretty happy with. Do I want more? Yes, absolutely. Especially in the $15 range and in the larger plushie range.
So I'm making some little frog hats and I'm gonna make some strawberry hats and I have some rainbow hats that I wanna add as well. I'm gonna probably just make all the hats at once and then add the little frog pieces to it so I can batch make them.
50-ish plushies in like just under 2 weeks. Insane. Wonder why my hands are so sore. I will also be bringing my totes along for $38 each and my shirts for $48 each as well. So that's really exciting. Fingers crossed people like them because I haven't brought them to a market / convention for literally over a year at this rate. The shirts. I have been bringing the totes with me here and there, but I'm excited to bring them along because I'm at the end of my row, so I should be able to just have my little clothes hanger, portable clothes hanger just on the end there. So fingers crossed that people like them, but I'm reasonably happy with my stock. I will of course still be crocheting tonight because I literally can't help myself. I don't know if I'll bring you guys with me to the, what am I doing, popping in this afternoon, or if I will just
Okay.
in the morning. I'm not sure. I am very nervous to pop in.
What is
because I
that?
have literally no
What's
idea
a little
what to
tie?
do.
I'll have to fix
It's
that,
going
but
to
that's
be a lot of
one.
guesswork, and I think I will be getting there very early tomorrow morning so that I can like finalize things and play around and not stress too much because the market is from 9 till 4 both days, Saturday and Sunday. We shall see how it goes, and I'll either see you this afternoon for pop in or I'll see you tomorrow morning for the convention.
Make the everyday
making some frog hats for my chicks in frog hats. Yeah, what are you doing?
The fucking internet in the house doesn't work.
Really? Okay, well, do you want me to just have somebody come out? Well, let me know what day would be good.
Lock the top of that and see.
I can have them resend the signal, but they're just let me know the date and I'll have somebody come out.
Just already sent a second press safety it's okay. He's come back for a while. This is fucking ridiculous.
At this point, I think somebody just needs to come out there. Let me know what day is good for him. Yeah, I know, sweetheart. I had a muffin. I bought a muffin yesterday at the fair and I ate it. Yeah. Okay. I will, sweetie. You're welcome, sweetie. I'll talk to you later. I love you too. Bye, sweetie. I could do bear hats as well. I have brown. I may do little bear hats. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 frog hats, 2 bear hats. Yeah, I have no eyes with me right now, but that's fine. I can just make this stuff. And then we'll add the eyes later. Okay, I think I'll do 2 of each. 2 frog, 2 strawberry, 2 bear. I'll do 1 red strawberry, 1 pink strawberry. And then bears. My top market sellers would right now, they are mushrooms, chicks in frog hats, ducks in hats, ducks like little ducks in any hats, and baby turtles. And bees are always one of my number one sellers. I know a lot of people say they can't sell bees, but I can always sell bees. Like my bullet bees, not even special bees, just random bullet bees. And my standing things sell pretty well. Like usually I sell at least, if it's a 2 day market, I will sell at least maybe 10 or 11 of my standing things, and those are usually my most expensive ones. But anything in a little hat right now, I would say is a good seller. And what else? Cats and kittens. I need to make a lot more kittens. Cats are selling, but not that well. But the kittens are selling great. Like the kittens sell better than the cats. I didn't always make kittens, but kittens sell much better than cats. So I would say make kittens. I think the smaller things, you know. And I've made probably 2 dogs ever, but they sold well. I should make more dogs, but dogs have so many varieties, and I feel like the dogs, I have to be more accurate with the coloring and the faces, so they take a little longer, while the cats, I can just, make them whatever color I want to make them, and as long as I add the whiskers and stuff like that, you'll know it's a cat. But with the dogs, it's kind of hard. If I make a rainbow dog, it's hard to tell that it's a dog. It doesn't look like anything unless I do the colors right. And people are way more particular about dogs than they'll just buy a whatever cat, but everyone's very particular about, oh, it doesn't look like my dog, or what kind of dog is this? So I find that cats are way more easy. Yeah, yeah. At least you see it my way, because I always thought like it must be me, because I see a lot of people making dogs and they say, oh, you have to make like this kind of dog or that kind of dog, and sometimes I don't want to make this kind of dog or that kind of dog. I just want to make what I want to make, but it doesn't really work out like that. I feel the same way. I feel 100% the same way that I I make a lot of things that a lot of people make. Like everybody makes bees, everybody makes axolotl. Okay, axolotls are good sellers as well, but I just don't make axolotls. I don't like them. I just don't. I'll make one every blue moon, but I don't like axolotls. I kind of refuse to make them. And I know it's hard to make the same thing that everyone makes because when I go to markets, I mean, sometimes they're like 4 crocheters. Or if it's a large market, there'll be 7, 8, 9 crocheters. And it's really hard when we all have the same thing. But I have like people who are coming to me because they know that I have my chunky bees. And I'll think to myself, everybody has bees, but I guess everyone's bee is a little different. Everyone's crochet is a little different. So it is hard knowing that everyone has the same thing, which everyone makes the loaf cats. I try to make my stuff like brightly colored, or I'll try to add a little flower or a little something extra to them to make them a little different, but it doesn't always work out. Sometimes it's just the same, but people like what they like. And I don't want to make the same thing as everyone, but it kind of works out that way sometimes where I'll have the same thing and people may buy my version. And then I want to say sometimes it comes down to price as well, that we all may have bees and mine may be $10 and yours may be $12. But if they like the one for $12, people like what they like and they will come get it. I try to do variety though. I try to bring new things every market just in case I get someone new who wants something different. But it doesn't always work out. It doesn't always work out. So trust me, make the bees. Don't have a stand filled with bees, but make the bees. Make them. People want them. Believe me, someone wants those bees and they're gonna buy them. And they may be the first thing to sell out because sometimes my regular schmegular, I always have these products sell better than my, oh, let me try to bring something new and fancy. You should make them. Make the bees. You know how to make them. They're simple. They don't take that much time. Make them. Because kids come in, they don't know, some like smaller kids, they don't know what Pokemon are. They see it and they know what a buzz is. They know it's a bee. And the parents will buy that faster than they'll buy a $50 Pokemon. They'll buy a $10 bee. So if you're trying to stand out, you have to be mindful. How much do you want to stand out? Do you want to stand yourself out of some easy sales? Or do you want to just make the bee and you know you're going to sell at least 2 bees over spending hours making an intricate Pokemon that only 5 people may know what it is, but everyone knows what that bee is? Yeah. So you have to just think about it. I like to be realistic with myself. Realistically, I want to make other things, but when it comes down to the market, you have to make the intricate stuff, but make the simple stuff too, because the simple stuff is your quick sellers. The Pokemon may last a couple markets though. Like I have some things that I know I'm probably gonna have to drag them around to a couple markets, but that's fine. It makes my table look full. But I have my quick, I know they're gonna sell. I know that I'll be one of 10 people who have them, but they are gonna sell. They're gonna sell, and they're gonna sell fast. So I try to make multiple. Like my possums also do sell. And surprisingly, my possums made in like random colors, like my scrap possums and my scrap whales, they sell really, really well. And you would think that I do have possums with gray yarn, but it is my random colorful possums that sell better than my, original gray possums that sell. And my scrap whales, kids love the colors. Like they'll come in and you'll see a full blue whale and a rainbow colored whale, and they'll pick the rainbow whale because it's unique. So I like my scrappy items. Yes, You gotta make them random rainbow colors. I like random rainbow colors anyway, so it was easy for me to pivot into just making my things random rainbow colors. But a lot of people will be like, oh, you have to make possums, or when you make them, you have to make them gray. Why? Why are we being realistic? We're selling crochet products. There's no realism over here. We're literally making animals out, and we're not being true to what the animals are. Just honestly, make whatever you want to make. I make whatever I want to make. And if I need to explain to you what the animal is, I'll explain it 100 times. People will buy it when I explain it, and they'll be like, oh, I never thought about that. And then they'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it because I've never seen anything like this, because I made it up. It's out of my head. I'm making it out of yarn, like, you know what I mean? I'm making it out of yarn, so it is whatever I want it to be. It doesn't have to be realistic. It doesn't have to be real. You know, it's unique, exactly. And that's why I always tell people another thing, like, my items will never be duplicated, because I probably can't duplicate them, because half the time I don't write the pattern down. Like, I have a pattern for my mushroom hats, and then I make all my other hats. Like, I make the frog hats off it. I don't count the stitches in between the eyes. I just line it up by, oh yeah, that looks even. Oh, that looks even. That's why I can't, that's another reason why I can't sell patterns, is a lot of my patterns are not really patterns. I see what that is, and I'm gonna make it up off that. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I can make a bunny. It has 2 ears. I'm gonna make 2 ears. I don't have some pattern that I'm memorizing, or I have a base pattern that I look at, but it is not realistic. None of my things are realistic. None of the colors are realistic. It is crochet and it's already made up. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you want someone who's super realistic and super whatever, I'm not your girl. It's fun over here. That's all I can say, is this is all fun over here. This is nothing serious, nothing too serious over here. I'm gonna get the brown yarn because I want to make one with like bear ears on the side. So I'll be back. I'm not going far. Whoop. And of course I dropped it. I have to get it. Just one brown one, and then I'll start making the bodies for them. Rhonda. How are you? Sorry I had to cut yesterday. My friend bought my sunglasses back and I had to run down to get them from her. When I get my colors together, I have to send you a color list. I need to know the skin tone. Do you want a brown bunny, a white bunny? I need some like specifics from you, and then I can start your bunny. I'm trying to formulate a whole list for you. You know, when I also get back to my house. I'm not home right now. Okay. This is gonna be a bear hat. I need to add the little bear ears, but I will add that after. I'm gonna start making the chick part for the frog hats. And then we will knock these out. And the first chick is gonna have this color orange legs and made out of this yellow. And let's see how long it takes me to make them. And I don't have my yarn spinner, so everything's gonna be a little bit hectic, which is fine. I may size down for this yarn because I don't like it. I don't like this yellow. Okay. After I make the first round, I'll see if I need to size down on the hook, depending on what this first round looks like. And this first round will be hidden by the bottom of the hat, but if it looks really bad, I'll just pull it out. Hey, happy to be me too. How are you, ma'am? What are you working on today? I'm making chicks in frog hats, and well, this is a frog hat. These are strawberry hats, and this is gonna be a bear hat. What are you working on? I saw yesterday that you said you were working on unicorns. Did you finish your unicorn? I think this size is fine for this color, so I'm gonna keep going. I don't have to size down. But I brought my other hooks just in case. That happens to me too. I'll start making something and I'll say to myself, ooh, this would make a good cat, or this would make a good blah, blah, blah. And then now I'm making something else. So since you're not working on the unicorn, what are you making? A mess? Is it a mess of your craft room or a mess of the project? What was it supposed to be? The best question is, what was it supposed to be? Okay, which dragon pattern? I saw that Loops and Knots Crochet is coming out with a new dragon pattern, but it's huge, like it's absolutely huge. I want to try to make it, but it has a lot of pieces and I'm not good with pieces. I'm not good with sewing on that many pieces, but I do want to try it. I don't know if it's out yet. I saw her post a little teaser of it. So maybe I'll try that one. But she also has a free dragon pattern on her YouTube page, and I've made that one, and that one's pretty easy. And it would turn out smaller than that other dragon that you made. That dragon you made for your son, it would turn out smaller, and it, like I said, it doesn't have that many pieces. And it looked good, and I only made one, but I sold it immediately at one of my markets. The market I took it to, it sold immediately. Okay, this is how far I have for my chicken frog hat. Really? Oh, you shouldn't have told me that, because now I'm gonna go look. You know, I think I knew that. I bought her sitting, I think it was her sitting capybara pattern where you have, I think you sewed the head on. I'm not sure how the head works up. I haven't opened the pattern yet, but I did buy her sitting capybara pattern because I wanted another capybara. So I did buy one of her patterns recently, but if her patterns are still on sale, I may go look up her dragon. I want something with wings on, and I want to be able to do the wings properly. I have a real big issue with wings. The one with the orange on the head. I bought the pattern. I haven't made it yet. I have the yarn with me where I could make it because I said I was gonna make capybaras this week, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I haven't opened it yet. The one with the orange on the head, that exact one that you're talking about. You should buy it. You should buy it, and you and I should make it, and then we can talk about it. Especially if it's on sale. You should buy it. Because people have been really into cappies lately. And I only have like my big, large sitting one. So I wanted to make something that's probably smaller because... Yeah, whenever I say I'm not buying yarn, I just try to keep it to myself, because if I tell anybody, I just end up embarrassing myself. Because then people will be like, well, didn't you say you weren't going to buy any yarn? And I want to say, you forgot to mind your business? Don't tell me what I said I was going to do. At least I use it. I look at it like at least I'm using it. I do use the yarn. I am kind of hoarding it. But I eventually will pop back to it and use it for something. My admin stuff always I can't even say left for last. Like, I try to skip as much admin stuff as I can. 2, 4, 5. Make it 6 bottles. The anchor, oh my gosh. Are you gonna make big anchor or small anchor? I've made big anchor. I want to make another one, but I'll never make a big one again. If I'm gonna make one, it will definitely be small anchor. Big anchor, Big Anchor made me I had to fight for my life with Big Anchor. It took me, and I know it was probably because it was the first one. Maybe if I made it again, it wouldn't take that long. But Big Anchor took me, I started it like in the afternoon. It took me half a day in the afternoon just to make the tentacles. The head part, it didn't take that long to make the head. But the tentacles almost took me out. The tentacles almost took me out. If Big Anchor, okay. I've seen people where they have like 6 of them. I don't know how do you make 6 of them? How do you sit there and make 6 of them? I will never know. I will never know how someone has 6 large Anchor the Octopus. When you get done making it, I need to see it. I need to see it. I saw someone make it 10 hours. It took me more than 10 hours. It took me, I got really frustrated and I kept stopping because I couldn't understand. Like, I was like, I must be doing it wrong because there's no way it should take me this long. And it took me so long. It took me so long that I never sold it. I gave it to my sister. I couldn't sell it because I didn't know what price I'd sell it for. And no price was gonna be good enough. So I was like, I can't even sell it. I have to just give it away. Yeah, don't be afraid of the tentacles. Like, don't be afraid of the first half of the tentacles. It turns out great. I don't want to discourage you for making it. You should 100% make it, but just be ready. Just be ready for a lot of something. Like, I need the scissors. I've been snapping the yarn, but I actually need scissors. I need to stop doing that. Yeah. Just be ready for something because I didn't lose all my scissors, but I can't find a lot of my scissors, and now I have like these little kid ice cream scissors and they're pissing me off. But for now, that's the best. I have some giant ones, but they're so heavy. Yeah, I saw someone make an anchor and it had like rainbow tentacles. So each underside of the tentacle was a different color, and the top of it, I can't remember what color the top of it was, but it was really beautiful. And I want to make that, especially because I love rainbow. But if I make it, it's going to be a small one. I don't think I can do the big one. And I also wanted to make Hugo the humpback whale. I'm afraid of it. The belly part, I am intimidated by the belly of the Hugo the humpback whale. One of these days, just not today. Not today, probably not tomorrow or the next day, but it was gorgeous. The rainbow one was gorgeous. I can't remember who made it, but it was absolutely beautiful. One of these days, all I can say is one of these days. I think everybody should make one. I think everybody should make one anchor so we can all talk about it together. It's a beautiful pattern and it turns out amazing. I don't want to discourage you from making it. I think you should 100% try to make it, but can't decide on When I made mine, I decided to do, I have a picture of it. I have a picture of it of one market that I took it to. I did, you know that like rainbow speckled yarn from Bernat Blanket? I can't remember the name of it. And then I did red under the underside of it, and I ran out of the red and added some more red to it, and the red was another like dye lot from the original red, so it looked completely different, which made me sad, but only in like a little spot it looked a little different. But never again. Make sure you have a lot of yarn. That's all I'm gonna say. Make sure you have a lot of yarn for the underside, not even the top. Like, you need a lot for the top, but the underside of it, it takes a good bit of yarn. Maybe I'll do a crochet along for Anchor the Octo, and I'll time myself to see how long it really takes me. I'll film it when I have, after my shows are done. After my shows are done, I'll do it. Yes, Sailor's Delight would be nice. I like Sailor's Delight. I like Sailor's Delight turtles with like a beige. But if you do the Sailor's Delight, what color would you do for the inner part of the tentacles? Okay, one down. One little chick in frog hat down. And I don't have any eyes or stuffing right here, so he'll just be eyeless and stuffingless. I'll try to make them out of different colors. The next one will be out of this yellow. My next show is in 8 days. The 20, not this weekend, next weekend is my next show. And I'm not really worried about it. But I'm worried about the ones after this one. After this one, then I have the big one coming up. Have you heard back from that one we were talking about? The one that I told you is really, really good, even though I've never been to it, but I heard that it was really, really good. Did you hear back from it? I need to put a little post of my next show. I see those stuff like that for my admin stuff always gets left behind. I want to update like, oh, my next event will be here. And well, I don't really know what booth number I'm going to be because I haven't gotten the booth assignments yet. I have anxiety about it too. Just tell me no. Just tell me no, because this whole wait list thing, now I'm prepping for it. Because now in my mind, my delusional self is like, don't worry about it, girl, you gonna get in. No, I'm not. Well, maybe, but my delusion can't handle a wait list. My delusion will have me believing that I'm going to everything. Yeah, I know what you mean. Usually, if I'm doing a variegated color and I can't decide what color to pair with it, I'll just go with a completely different color. So I don't have to worry about that issue. So if you like muted tones and you're gonna choose Sailor's Delight, maybe go with like a tan underbelly. So it won't be, it won't be touching anything. I messaged a show that waitlisted me, telling them that I didn't want to come anyway. I was like, I'm sorry, I had something else, which I did. Because I got waitlisted, whenever I get waitlisted, I automatically sign up for something else. And that's how I double up on my shows a lot of times. Because if you waitlist me, that means you may not want me. So I'll go sign up for something else if I get waitlisted early. And then if I sign up for something else and I get into the other thing, I just message you like I can't come. But sometimes a lot of times when I do it and someone will waitlist me and I'll sign up for something else, and then by the time I hear back from the second people that I signed up for, the first people are like, "Oh, you got in," and then I'm like, "Well, now I have two events," and I start scrambling and I call my sister, and when I had friends, I'd call my friends, and like friends to go, and then I'm stuck and I have two events. But this year I didn't do that. I didn't double myself up for any shows. I'm not doing it. Sometimes no. I've been waitlisted for a show and they called me, like the show was the weekend, and they called me that Friday and said, "Hey, you got in. This is your setup time." And it was supposed to be my last show of the season, so I did have some stuff, but I didn't have, like, a lot of small items that I would have liked to make. And I still went with what I had, but I would have liked more time, but the show was horrible, so I guess I really didn't need to worry about it too much. But don't take it as a no. I don't know. I'd rather don't be a me and sign up for something else and then now you're double booked, because that's also no fun. Because if you thought you didn't have enough inventory, you have less inventory if you have to split it between two shows. And last year I did three shows. I did two in September, and in October I had three shows on the same weekend, and I had to split my inventory between three shows. It ended up turning out good. Like, one of the shows the first time was it wasn't horrible, but no one really went to it. So the other two shows like carried me through, and they were 2 days. And the second time I did it, those three shows were good. And I went to one, my sister went to one, and I had a friend of mine go to the other one. And all three of those, was it last year? No, it was the year before. Not last year, but the year before. Before I was like really doing YouTube. And it was stressful. I didn't leave my house. But because I didn't leave my house, I had like $20,000 in inventory. I have pictures and videos of the inventory that I had. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post my inventory of when I was doing the 6 shows, like the 2 triples. I'm gonna post my inventory. I had like 40 turtles. Like, I was doing big inventory. I didn't do that many shows like spring. So right through spring, all the way through the end of the year, I was prepping. So I had so much inventory. I had the inventory to hold it. I was up on my inventory then. I was doing it. I was like, you have these shows and you got in. Because at first I didn't think I was gonna get in, because at that time I kept getting denied, like, and it would hurt my feelings. Every time I'd get denied, it would really, really hurt my feelings. So I was signing up for everything. As soon I would be checking the sites daily, like, who's having an event? Like, do you want me? Like, am I good enough? It really hurt my feelings when I get denied. So I don't do that anymore. A little bit. I do that a little bit, but it doesn't hurt my feelings as much. But it used to really hurt my feelings. So I was signing up for everything. A hole in the wall, opening a hole in the wall, I'm going. We're gonna look through the hole in the wall together. I'm going. But I don't do it anymore. But it showed me that I could. I like the push. I like to know that I have something to do. Like, I have something to work towards. So even though it was stressful, I like stress because I'm a procrastinator. So stress is a motivator for me. Like, right now, I know I don't have that many shows coming up, so I'm not as stressed. And it shows in my market prep. It honestly shows in my market prep, because I don't have as much stuff as I could have, because I'm like, well, you don't have that many shows. You don't have to prep that much. This month I have one show. In September, is right? September, August, September. In September I have a 3-day, like the first week in September I have a 4-day, and then I have a 2-day, and what, I don't have my paper here, but I have 2 shows in September, and then in October I have 3 shows. I have 3 2-days in October, and then I'm done. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, November and December shows are great. My November and December shows are always horrible. And last year I pushed myself and I did a bunch of them, and only one of them was successful, and I can't handle that. I can't handle the hurt feelings of going and prepping and pushing and it turning out bad. So this year I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it this year. I can't. My poor little feelings. I promise you, it is my feelings that get hurt. And then when my feelings get hurt, I sign up for a bunch more. And I don't want to do that this year. I have to save my feelings and my hands. So I'm just gonna stop in October. The last show I have is the week before my birthday, and my birthday's the end of October, and I'm not doing a show my birthday weekend. I did that one time where I was literally at an event on my birthday and I regretted it because the event was horrible and it was my birthday, and usually I'm big about my birthday, so I'm not doing that this year. Never again will I do a show on my birthday. I'm not doing it. So I made sure to not sign up. And then November, like I said, I don't have anything. There's only one show that I would consider doing after my birthday in November, and it's a show at a school that I've gone to for the past 4 years. If they're having that event, I'll do it because it's really cute and it's fast. Like, it's only like 5 hours or 4 hours. I will do it, but apart from that, no. The sleeping dragon phone holder? No, I've never made one. I see everyone's doing it by what's her name? With the lady who makes the bear hoodie. I know the pattern you're talking about, but I've never made one. I never made one. I don't think I'm gonna be making one. Certain patterns I'm like, they're cute, but no. I like her bear hoodies. But I already make bears and I put my bears in hats. Nooks Hooks, I always watch her videos. I like Nooks Hooks. Hi, Barbara, Babs. They're super cute and I know they're simple. I know if I were to make them, they're simple. Some patterns I can look at and I know they're simple because I can just make up the pattern off the pattern. I know that her pattern is easy, but it's not something that I want to make. But I know they would be really cute. I don't make a lot of dragons, so I don't know why. Maybe one day, but for right now, no. I don't think anyone would buy phone holder dragons for me. I just don't see it. But I think the pattern is cute and I love them and I like seeing when people make them. But I don't think it's for me. Not everything. Like some things, when they're popular, I'll know they're popular and I know they'll probably sell well, but I don't make them because I can't force just like axolotls, I can't force myself to make them. Yeah. The Crochet by Jenna Dragon. How did you like it? I know Happy to Be Me is trying to make a dragon. So maybe she'd like that dragon. Did it turn out good? Or is it fast? Is it no-so? Because I'll make it. I need a good dragon pattern. I need someone to explain wings to me. So if she has a good wing pattern, not like the fold. I've made the fold over wings, like the turtle leg wings, if you know what I mean, like those fold over turtle leg wings where you do like the thing on the edge. I can do those, but I want like the base standalone wings. Like I want to know how to make those kind of wings. And if she has a good wing pattern, I'll make it. Wings are my kryptonite right now. Okay. Okay, the dumplings, the Jenna dragon, I'll have to look up the pattern. I want to see the wings. Before I make the whole dragon, I need to see what her wings look like. And if I like her wings, then I'll make it. If I think her wings are simple enough for my thick head to get it, then I'll make it. As for the dumplings, I made two. I think I showed them in one of my lives. I don't have them with me, but I've showed the dumplings that I made. I don't like it. Like, to me, I'm never making that basket. That's never happening. It's just like when everyone makes the chicks in the little egg. I'm not making the egg. Like, I'll make the baby chicks, but I'm not making the egg and I'm not making the basket. I made one basket and I was like, and this is never happening again. Because if I want to make 10 of them, you're telling me I have to make 10 of the baskets and kids only want the dumpling? No, it's not. I'll rather to put those things in a plastic bag and tell you it's inside than have me make 10 of the baskets. I must be lazy. I can definitely do Jenna's wing. Okay, I'll look up Jenna's after I get off here. I'm gonna look it up, and you guys may see me pop out with a Jenna dragon. That would be good because I want something with wings. I don't have anything with wings, and I want to make bats, and I know bats have wings. I'm too lazy. It's pure laziness. I'm not making the baskets for those dumplings. Who made it? Is it Green Frog Crochet? I happen to be me too. I sent you the link where someone was making like the little heads and they had like little animal faces and those were adorable. But I'm not making the baskets. I'm not making the baskets. Really? Well, thank you. I don't think I crochet that fast. I know I crochet slower while I'm on here because I'm chit-chatting. You should post your bunny. I can't wait to see your bunny. I love a bunny with a detachable dress. I think I crochet slow. I do think I crochet. I've seen people crochet fast. I have an aunt who she makes blankets in a day. Like she's like, oh, I'm gonna make you a blanket, whip it out in a day. If she and I were, she's not that friendly, but if she was friendlier, I would have had her made some stuff, but she's not that friendly, so I can't ask her to help me. And she doesn't live anywhere close to me. Yes, the baskets. And you know, I'm not saying kids don't appreciate, but they want the dumpling. Nobody cares about the basket. The basket is for the adults. The baskets are like, the adults are like, oh, it's cute, so I'll get it for you because of the, no, kids don't care about it. They don't care about the basket. They want the dumpling. I think if I do make the dumplings, I'm gonna have to make them and put them in something else. And I need to do the ones with the little faces because I can't. I absolutely cannot. The laziness in me won't let me make those things and just have them sitting out. Kids probably are gonna lose the outside because like they only want the basket. They only want it. They only want the dumpling. Sorry, they don't want the basket. They're probably throwing the baskets out. If I make it, I'm putting it in something else. I can't do it. But I think they're cute. I do think they're cute. I just know it's not happening for me. Some things I'm too lazy to make it. I'm too lazy to make some things. They kept it in there? Okay. Well, if my niece. Hey, sweetie.
Hi, cutie. How you doing?
I'm still making chicks and frog hats. What are you doing?
Heading back for lunch,
You're coming back for lunch? You want me to heat it up for you?
please.
Mm.
Normally I don't take lunch until 12:45. No problem.
You're hungry today? Okay, no problem.
Probably because I haven't been, taking my shot, haven't getting hungry a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, I just walked out the building, so I should be down a little bit.
Okay, I'll see you when you get here.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye, sweetie. Oh, I'm back, guys. I don't know if I pause when I start talking on the phone or not. Do I? If I do, I'm sorry, but my cutie said he's coming home for lunch, so I'm gonna heat his lunch up. But yeah, that's something I don't think I'm gonna be doing. I will be making the dumplings. I'm gonna have to maybe be creative, or maybe just put the basket prices higher, because to make the basket is so much longer than the dumpling. When they want the dumpling, they don't want the basket. So for me to sell the baskets with the dumpling, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. That's all I can say. I'm gonna have to figure it out. You started at 1 a.m. If it took me a long time to make something, I'm pricing it. I'm pricing it high. And maybe that's why my prices aren't as high as some people's. But if it takes you a long time, you really should price your things higher. I hope you keep that blanket. For 720 granny squares, you better keep it. That's a lot of granny squares. I definitely will have to size down. This yarn is, okay, yeah, that's your blanket. Sometimes I know people don't appreciate or know that, oh, crochet item, it probably took you a couple years to make it, but so they don't appreciate it. So if I make something that's too big or too intricate that took me way too long, I don't sell it. I'll give it to my sister, or I'd rather to give it to someone where I'm like, well, I didn't charge them, I don't feel like I'm getting robbed. Is it only me, or do you have to size down for Premier Chenille Brights? Whatever hook you use for like burnout blanket, do you size down for Premier yarn? Because I have to size down for Premier yarn. With a Jack Skellington guy with a pink bow and a baby blanket to match. See, you couldn't sell that because no one would pay you the right amount for it, but it's your son. So I guess make it, but if someone asks me for something too intricate, I'm just like, I'll give it to you. I can't sell it to you because you're not gonna wanna pay me for the price, and the price is gonna be ridiculous. So I'd rather just give stuff away like that, like baby items, like a baby blanket. If I know you're having a baby and you're like, oh, can you make me a baby blanket? I'll just give you the baby blanket. I can't sell it to you because if it took me a long time, you're not gonna wanna pay for it. And I think like, oh, it's for a baby, so it's fine. Why am I starting another project? Guys, I have to size down. I have to size down for Premiere because usually I use my 8mm for Bernat blanket, but for Premiere, I do have to size down. And another thing, guys, I have to go heat my cutie's lunch up because he is on his way home. I can start heating it up now, but he is hungry and he's going back to work. So I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna hop off here. I am gonna hop off here and I will be back. I will be back in, it's 12:20. So I will be back by 2:20, which he'll be done with lunch, but I want to clean the kitchen up. But I'll be back later. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Question, I have a question. I'm ordering some chenille Bernat yarn from Amazon. I've never ordered that one. I don't really know much about chenille yarn. I'm not a chenille yarn person, so I'm the worst person to ask. But there is a yarn that I use from Amazon, but it's Bernat blanket like, and it starts with a K. I have it linked in my Amazon storefront. Ninja Turtles sell really well. Every time I make them, they sell. I can't get anyone to buy a whole bunch, like buy all of them, but they usually sell really well. But the Bernat blanket, I do know Ninja Turtles sell well. And chenille yarn sheds. I'm not a chenille yarn girl. I can't. I absolutely cannot with it. But guys, I will see you later. I'll be back later. Thank you for hanging out with me. And the Minions. I haven't made the Minions yet, but I'm gonna make the Minions because the Minions, I think the Minions will sell well. I think the Minions are definitely gonna, especially because the movie just came out. I think Minions are gonna be a good seller. But I haven't made them yet. But I am gonna make them. They're on my list. They're on my running list. I haven't found a good pattern, so I think I may just make them based off my mushroom pattern and just extend the head up for the taller ones. Yeah. I will make Minions on one of my lives. This is going to be a made up pattern, so we can figure it out together. You guys can tell me if I'm making the head too tall or not. Yeah, there's a free one on IG. Send it to me. And you know what? I think you sent it to me. But it was too big. I want to make small ones. I think the one you sent me was going to be a little big. And I want to make small ones. But I'll make it on my live. Next Wednesday's live, I'll make Minions. And earlier, someone asked me to make a fluffy bunny. So I'm going to make Minions and fluffy bunnies on next Wednesday's live. And by then, I'll be back like in my crochet room. So you guys will see. But I'm going to go. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.